All right, I'm just having some lunch, so I figured this would be a good time to talk about this dream cooker right over here that I have been absolutely loving lately, and just go over everything that you should know before purchasing. Now, let's just start how nice this one looks. I'm all about the aesthetics in the kitchen. I love things that are not big and bulky, but are still functional and help me a lot when it comes to making food, making delicious food, I should say. And this one definitely checks off that box. This thing is big, but at the same time, it looks so nice. Now I do want to get into the actual front of the device. Now this is actually a 4-in-1 multi-cooker. So of course, pressure cooking, you can do it this one. You can slow cook, saute/sear, and you can also keep warm all in one appliance, which is awesome. Plus, I love the fact that this touchscreen is so intuitive. This thing is great because not only does it do so much, but it's also simple at the same time. I don't know if anybody has had a pressure cooker, air fryer, any sort of kitchen appliance where there's 1,000,001 buttons and every time you use it, you almost just give up because it's a little frustrating. This one is so easy to use, and I love the fact that it is a touchscreen also. Now, what I want to show you now is I actually made my meal prep for the week. So not only does this cook rice really nicely, but of course you can cook meat in here, you can cook vegetables. I'm going to use the saute/sear and also the pressure cook just to give you an idea of what those two do. Now, of course, adding all of my ingredients in here, starting with the sear. Now, this thing cooks and heats up so quickly. It's actually 12,000 watt speedy heating. So definitely a lot of wattage here, definitely very efficient too, cooking across all modes. Once I go through, I cook all of my vegetables, my onions, all of the things, add the ground beef, which it also does really, really nicely too. Now it is really cool too, because in the middle of whatever setting you have it on, you can actually switch the type of mode that you have it on and also add or subtract time. So for example, once I was done all of the vegetables and sauteing, I was able to add more time. And then as you'll see in just a moment, I'm gonna go ahead and add the pressure cook setting. But then after these were all good, I went ahead, added the rice, popped the top back on, put it on pressure cook. Of course, you'll see that it does preheat right away. And then within a few minutes, you are good to go. Now, it is really cool too, because this will automatically release pressure while it is cooking. So it is really nice, kind of like a peace of mind safety feature, I will say, especially if you have kids around, pets around, and just for yourself too. But then in the middle of the cycle, you can actually press down this button right on the top and release pressure as well if you would like to do that too. And as you can see, this cooked the rice beautifully. So fluffy, so delicious too. I will say, I wish you guys could taste this through the screen and also smell it through the screen. So I love the fact that I can make all of my meal prep in here. You can make so many different dishes with this one. And then after it's done, it will automatically go into keep warm. So you can keep this warm for hours afterwards. If you're cooking it earlier in the day, you want to keep it warm. Maybe people are eating at different times. You can do that with this one also. Now, another part about this one that I really, really like is that this is a non-stick pan on the inside. So it is so easy. As you can see, it'll start beeping if the pan is not in there correctly. But this is also non-stick. However, there's none of those typical non-stick chemicals that I steer clear from. So it is so easy to actually clean up afterwards, as you can see. But at the same time, I don't need to worry about all of those chemicals like in the non-stick pans that I definitely do not want in my food. But overall, I have been so impressed with this one, and there's so many different recipes that I want to try with it as well. I feel like this is just kind of like the start. Doing my meal prep makes it so easy and very, very convenient. This is great if you have a larger family, a smaller family. It's just you and a partner. You don't need to switch between a bunch of different devices like cooking the meat on the pan and then going into something like this and then going into the air fryer. You can literally make the entire meal in one device. This would also make such a nice gift idea too. I will say, I'm thinking like bridal shower, wedding gift, of course, any sort of housewarming, apartment warming gift, because you know whoever you give this to will use it a lot. Plus the fact that it is super durable as well is just kind of like the icing on top of the cake. So if you're looking for a pressure cooker that does way more than just pressure cook, go ahead, check this one out.